This is the best baseball uniform for all 30 teams. Wait, did I go too fast? Alright, I'll go through them one by one. Starting off with the Houston Astros, and the best uniform for them is the 1975 to 1986 jerseys. I don't know what you call them. They got like the sunset thing. They use them every so often now. I think they look awesome. They're definitely wild. They're definitely bold and out there. But these jerseys, just the colors pop so well. They're super unique. Simple font, orange hat. I think it's a great look. The Chicago White Sox have some pretty decent uniforms already. I think a lot of people really like their baby blue red, which is one they used to wear back in the day. But I'm going to go with their City Connect uniform. These look absolutely sick. These are one of the best City Connect uniforms there are. I love that it's black with pinstripes, and the nickname Southside is super cool too. I think the hat's pretty cool too, but I think if I was to make a critique, I think I would like the regular logo on the hat instead. For the New York Yankees, I'm going to go with their Players Weekend jerseys with the nicknames on the back. Nah, just kidding. A lot of the traditionalists wouldn't like that. So I'll go with their current home uniforms, just with the white pinstripes. Simple logo, it's a clean look, but I'll specifically go with their new ones with the Nike logo on the corner and an ad on the sleeve. For the Tampa Bay Rays, I'll go with their 1998 to 2000 Devil Ray jerseys. I think the fading from yellow, green, and blue on the font is super sick. I love the manta ray being used too. And the hat, I think, looks awesome too. Just having a TB with also the ray. It's definitely a great look. For the Minnesota Twins, I think their rebrand a couple years ago with the new jerseys are pretty solid. But I'm going to go with their away baby blue uniforms from 1977. Super great look. I think the red sticks out really well on this uniform. Just got their normal hat on there too, which works. And I like the sleeves, how they have kind of like that old style striping. I don't know what you call it. You're going to see that a lot in some of these jerseys today. For the Atlanta Braves, I'm going to go with their regular white home uniform. Super nice look. It's a great look. Just the simple black hat, red brim, little red beanie on the top. It's a nice look. Stripes work well going down there. And the font's cool with the axe underneath the font. I was considering going with their City Connect uniform that just says the A. I think it's a great look. For the Detroit Tigers, this is going to be the first away. Nope. This is the first gray away uniform here on this list. And I was close to doing their current away uniforms, which I think is actually probably their best jersey they have right now. But I'm going to go with their away uniforms from 1977. I really like the stripes on the pants and the sleeves. And I think the font's kind of cool. It's a little bit different from what they have right now. And I like the hat. Navy with the orange logo is a cool look for the away uniform. Baltimore Orioles, I think their current uniforms, orange, black, white, they're all really, really nice. And I almost went with them. But these 1984 uniforms, I think, are wicked. These things, like the orange with the black and white sleeve stripes, I think this just pops super well. The font, it's like a little bit different from what they have right now, but I think it looks super clean. Cool helmet and hat. I think this is a very nice uniform. New York Mets, I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to go with their 1983 to 1990 regular home uniforms, but with like the racing stripe thing on the side. I don't know. I think it just kind of adds a little bit of a pop to the uniform. Yeah, hat looks great. It's basically their normal home uniforms, just with the stripes on the side. But yeah, I just kind of think it looks pretty clean. For Toronto Blue Jays, their current baby blue uniforms is definitely up there, but I gotta go with their blue alternates they currently wear. I actually have the jersey right behind me. It's just a great looking uniform. The rebrand they did, I don't know when they got these jerseys. It was probably like 2012, something like that, when they rebranded back to the blue. It's a classic looking uniform with the logos and jersey, but it also is pretty modern too. And I really like the font too on it. It's different. It has like a little gap in between it. Yeah, this is definitely their best uniform. St. Louis Cardinals, I was really close to going with their 1974 home uniforms. Again, I like the stripes on the sleeve, the little belt area, and the socks, I think, look pretty clean. But I'm going to go with their current cream uniforms. It's just great looking uniform. Goes really well together. I think having the stripe right here adds a lot too. And the Cardinals just have a great logo in general. Boston Red Sox, I'm going to go with their current home uniforms. It's also a really solid, simple look. Navy hat looks great. And then just the no name on the back. Cool, nice font on the front and a little stripe down the middle. It's a good look. For the Philadelphia Phillies, I'm going to go with their 1975 road uniform. I think the blue and maroon go really well together. I think it's a clean look. I don't have much to say about it. Stripes on the side are cool. Good stuff. Miami Marlins, I'm going to go with their 1993 to 1995 uniforms. I like the pinstripes and the teal. I like the sleeveless ones compared to the ones that do have sleeves. The teal really pops off. The logo is their best logo they ever had. The hat, the font, it all looks great. They gotta go back to this. The Giants, like a lot of these teams here, already have great uniforms, but I'm gonna go back to 1978, where they had their orange uniforms with the stripes on the sleeve, and a slightly different font with a white outline, which I think makes it a little pop pretty well, and cool hat, black hat with an orange brim. This is definitely the best uniform in their franchise as far as I can tell. For some reason, I really picture the Giants mascot, Lucille, wearing this uniform. I don't know why. Cincinnati Reds, I'm going to go back to 2000 to 2002, where they were sleeveless uniforms, but they wore black underneath, had a black hat with a red logo and red brim. I think this was a really clean look, and maybe a little bit underrated. For the Cleveland Guardians, I'm going to go back to 1988 to 1993. I really like the stripes on the sleeve, and the font, and the stripes on the pants too. For the Washington Nationals, I'll do two separate ones, one for the Montreal Expos and one for the Nationals. So for the Expos, I'll go with the 1982 road uniforms. Great blue uniform, cool little stripe on the side. And also, I just realized, because someone commented this yesterday, that the Expos logo, it's not ELB, it's an M. Like, that's weird. Does anyone else notice that? Washington Nationals, I think they still actually use this uniform, but I'm going to go with their alternate too. It's a navy uniform. I think I'm not usually crazy about navy uniforms, but I think this is their best one. The red cap brim pops off. Logo, the white logo works well with it, and the white font. Yeah, pretty solid uniform. Milwaukee Brewers, I'm going to go to their 1990s road gray uniform. I think the royal blue and gold really sticks out really well, as well as the hat. I'm not usually a big fan of gray away uniforms, but this works really well here. Chicago Cubs, I was considering going with their alternate blue uniform, but I'm going to go with their pinstripe home uniform. Great look. Logo goes really well on it, and the side logo is cool too. And then a nice simple hat. I always thought it was weird that their hat logo is so small, but I think it works well here. Pittsburgh Pirates, if it was up to me, I would probably combine a bunch of these uniform ideas. So I really like the 1977 uniform, but I kind of like the black hat with it better. So I'm going to go with their 2001-2005 black uniform with the black hat. I like how they have the font written out instead of just a logo on the side. And I think the hat with the yellow brim is a solid look. And of course, the pirate on the side is cool. Kansas City Royals, I'm going to go with their 1986-1991 away uniforms. Yeah, I think the baby blue is a great look, especially for this team. Seems to fit the theme well. They have the regular hat. It looks good. It looks clean. Los Angeles Dodgers, they haven't changed their uniforms a ton since they moved to LA, but I'm going to go with their current just plain away or plain home uniform. Blue font, red number, nice hat. Works well. A lot of people want to buy the LA Dodgers hat. Simple logos work really well. Yeah, this is a good uniform. Before we get to the last couple of uniforms, I would encourage you, if you could subscribe to the channel, 100% gold. Trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if I do get it, then a bunch of eggs are going to get chucked at me. And to add a little something, you see this gingerbread house right here? Yeah, if we get 5,000 subscribers, I'll also punch it. San Diego Padres, kind of a close one here too. I was torn between their current home and their away. The rebrand they had back in 2020, I think it was, definitely was the right move. But I'm going with their home one. It looks sick. Brown uniforms, I think, work really well as a main color just because it's not used very much. The hat looks great, pops off really well. Pinstripes are cool, cool font, cool Friar logo on the side. This is one of my favorite uniforms in the MLB right now. Arizona Diamondbacks, I'm going to go back to 2001 with their purple uniforms. I was considering going with the all purple, but I'm going to go with the pinstripes. The sleeveless pinstripes with the purple shirt underneath and the purple hat. Definitely their best uniform they ever had. It's not even that the uniform itself is anything crazy. It's just that the purple really makes it a lot better. But yeah, this is definitely their best. Colorado Rockies, I'm going to go with their spring training uniform. Yeah, I bet you didn't think there's going to be a spring training uniform in this video. Probably just their usual purple uniform. I think their spring training hats look a lot better than what they usually wear in the regular season. Now, I don't know what year it would be. Maybe like 2018 or something. Whatever this one's from. I really like their 2013 batting practice hat if I can combine them. But we'll go with this uniform here. I like the logo with the mountain and the baseball flying out of it. And also, honorable mention, I'll give it to their City Connect uniform. That's pretty cool. Los Angeles Angels, I know a lot of people like the pinstripe look, but I'm going to go with their 1976, 1992 home uniforms. I think the font looks cool. I like that they have a navy hat instead of red. It sticks out, it's a bit different, and they got a cool stripe on the pants. Yeah, I think this would be a cool rebrand if they did it. Oakland Athletics, they have a ton of great uniforms they've had before. A lot of people I know like this kind of yellow style uniform, but I'm gonna go with their, I don't know, I think it's just their Kelly green uniform, probably like their alternate one. This is one of the best uniforms there is. Really nice. The green, it's like a bright light green, not light, but like it's like brighter than dark green. It looks nice. The yellow font outline and the stripes. Hat looks great. When they had the helmets, the yellow brim looks cool too. White pants. It's an awesome look. Texas Rangers, I think their new font on their uniforms they got like a few years ago is great, but I really like this one from 1972. I know they wore it as a throwback uniform like a few years ago, but I think the colors work really well. The hat, like that weird T thing, I don't know why that looks really good to me. And then just like the collar, the sleeves, the belt, the pants stripes, that's a really good look. And I really like this font too. It's just like this, the font's just really spaced out or something. It looks really old, but like I think it looks great. I don't know why. For the Seattle Mariners, I know a lot of people really like the baby blues they used to have, but I'm actually gonna go with their City Connect uniform. This is one of my favorite City Connects. It's super great. It's like a royal dark blue or something, and the yellow makes it like go really well together. Black pants is, I think, also awesome with this. The font looks cool too. The yellow accents everywhere. The hat with the black brim and the retro logo. Great look. But if you want to see the best retro logo for all 30 teams, click this. Oh man, I should have went with the Orioles Braille jerseys.